why did it have to just be so perfect? Because it's PLAVE? Is that why?
Yes.
Howdy Meowers! Welcome back to the BlushCat podcast. My name is Mimi, and welcome back to part 4 of the PLAVE episode.
I am so excited for today's episode because I literally couldn't even think of something to not write down for this one. But I don't know, time-wise, I don't know what we're going to be running into here.
Yeah, who knows? Remember, we're trying to stick to shorter episodes, but also remember that it is PLAVE. That's why we've ended up on the 4th part of our PLAVE episode. But I feel compelled to start with a song, if you know what I mean, because PLAVE is always starting their content with a song, and what we're talking about today is PLAVE content.
Very good point, you know? They do always start it with a song. Like, their content, they, like, have their own songs that, like, play before the content starts, like intro songs. And then also, they just intro song again, you know?
Yeah.
Like, 9 times out of 10, somebody starts singing.
Yes, very true. So, first of all, you can check out parts 1, 2, and 3 of the PLAVE episodes if you have not already listened to them. And you can also listen to them again if you want to relive the experience at any time. So for content, you can take whatever we're going to bring up as a recommendation, of course, and we're just going to talk about it freely because we love PLAVE in general, and we love PLAVE content. PLAVE has some of, honestly, like, why not, if not the best content.
It's so
and not
good.
Even just in K-pop, like in the world, like in general, like ever.
Like, it's gonna be same deal as what we've been saying before, that the content isn't just that it's good, interesting, what we like, funny, that sort of thing, but the nuances to the content that are making it, elevating it even further, because, there's aspects of it that we'll be talking about, pointing out that it's just like, wow, that's extra cool about it, because of PLAVE's whole situation, just like adds another layer. It's just really, really good. And like, it's so, we have a lot to pick from that's good content because, like I said, I mean, it's all good, but they have such a large amount of content, especially compared to some groups that we might really like and we also really love the content from. But it's like, to get content from them is special. But for PLAVE, you get a lot because they have pretty regular live streams, and then they also have a series and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yes. And so actually, you know what? If you haven't heard episode 1 of our PLAVE episode, and you know nothing about PLAVE, it might be beneficial for you to actually listen to that first if you didn't already, because we do talk about some unique points and why we specifically like PLAVE, and that will probably come up again in this episode. And because of how casual this discussion will be, we might be repeating ourselves a little bit, but we can't help it. If we bring up the same thing more than once, sorry if you find that annoying or something like that. But basically, PLAVE praise prison once again. I think we should begin with LASSGO, I guess, because that's kind of like if you know nothing about PLAVE and you are looking for recommendations, that is a good, easy place to start because it's episodic and you can just watch them all just like we did, and then you'll stay on PLAVE.
Yes. And yeah, it's edited, it's like got the subs on it and everything. Like, everything is good to go, like, in a nice package there, whereas with a live stream, you gotta, like, you gotta be like, I mean, you don't have to be, trust me, like, I feel like anyone could watch and enjoy those, but the less edited something is, the more it would be for, like, people who are genuinely interested rather than a casual viewer. Like a casual viewer usually wants to start with shorter, more edited content.
Right. So LASSGO is on PLAVE's YouTube channel. Think of it as Run BTS, Going 17, some just, entertainment variety program. You might be familiar with other idols programs that are like that. 123 IVE, hello, a favorite, a classic. But so it's LASSGO. Basically, that's their way of saying let's go, PLAVE. And so obviously when we watched it, we were becoming you got to start at episode 1. Okay, that's just we didn't though. Now that I'm remembering, we didn't start at episode 1, but you should start at episode 1 because wow, they just start, and it's like the best start to anything.
Episode 1 is such an incredible introduction to the content. Like you're really just teleported into a different dimension, if you will. Like that's the way it feels.
Oh, yes.
It really does feel that way. It's sort of as if, what have I entered into?
Yes. So like the thing is that you're gonna have to be okay with spoilers. If you're listening to this podcast episode but you're also taking this podcast episode as a recommendation, we want to talk about it and how funny it is, so we're gonna just be spoiling everything that happens, I guess, because I need to we gotta mention what happens.
Sure, yes. Can I just say first though, if anybody is locked into listening to this episode, but they are I don't know anything about PLAVE, and they didn't want, go, they're I'll listen to episode 1 of our PLAVE episode later. Let me just make it very clear, in case you still didn't know at this point, you probably would get it from context, but PLAVE is a virtual idol group, not an AI group, so they are real people. They're wearing mocap suits.
Yes, exactly. So the content begins with member Hamin in PLAVE has various scenes for their content, and so they have a high school gymnasium with gym/auditorium, because there's a stage in there. They have a scene that looks like that, and so it is their high school, so it is in that place, and the member Hamin just jumps right in with a trot song,
it's out of nowhere,
and then why are you coming out of there? That's the song that he's singing. The members start one by one coming out of a portal to match the lyrics of the song, in timing with the song. It's oh, why are you coming out of there? That's how you would translate it. And yeah, it's just, I can't put into words. You can't describe how good it is and how funny it is. The comedic genius of everything PLAVE related is just one of the reasons why we love PLAVE. And so yeah, really funny.
Yeah, you have to see it, you don't understand.
Yeah, and literally my words are doing nowhere near I'm hardly even trying to explain it.
Yes,
but if you're intrigued and confused, then you should definitely go watch episode 1. But as we probably mentioned in part 1 of our PLAVE episode, the first LASSGO we actually saw were the healing vacation type of ones at Noah's grandma's house.
Yes.
And yeah, I was intrigued by the thumbnail of one of them, and so I was like, we should watch these. So those ones are a classic, really good. Love what they're doing. Love how they have made a concept that we see. That's what's so good about PLAVE content, is that they take concepts that we know and love, we have maybe seen from other K-pop groups, but they obviously, one, make it work in a virtual setting, and two, add their own extra PLAVE flair, add another element to make it more exciting, more enjoyable, not like I'm watching the same stale content theme that I've seen 20 billion times.
True. And I like the backstory and everything that they always add. You know, like they give context for these places, like they ground them, you know? It's like we're not just like, because, you know, they always talk about Terra, they're not on Terra, right? And so if they're making places, they want there to be like a reason that this place exists. And it's like, okay, well, that is Noah's grandma's house. Like that is the reason it exists.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just really good. And like they're just so funny. Like they do, when we saw them eating the invisible food, oh my god, that was so funny. But like they really just work. They work with everything so well, you know? Like at the end of the last episode, when they are all covering up with the blankets, quote unquote, to go to sleep at the end of the episode, and then Bambi's scooching out of the blankets. Like, it's just comedy, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
And
so good.
for context, not the last LASSGO. You're referring to the last one of like the 3 parts or however many parts, that specific one that like the vacation healing trip was.
Yes, I believe it's episode 16, but I might be wrong.
Okay. Well, so yeah. It's so good. You're gonna just be hearing us say the same stuff over and over again. It's so funny. It's so good. We love PLAVE. Blah blah blah. But another really iconic, important, pivotal PLAVE content is the 4th place dance battle.
Oh yes.
And that comes in 2 formats. There was the original live stream that we actually did watch, but then later they also turned that content into LASSGO episodes, which are multiple parts. And so you might be thinking, 4th place, did she say? Yes, I did, because you probably know from part 3 of the PLAVE episode, our PLAVE episode, where we talked about their choreography and praised that they have 2 main dancers, main choreographers of the group, Bambi and Hamin. They also have the members that they consider to be like the least skilled in dance. That would be Eunho and Yejun. And so what they decided to do was they decided to see, okay, well, we know we're both at the bottom. One of us is 4th place and one of us is 5th place in dance. So who is the slightly better dancer? We're going to make content and find out who is 4th place in PLAVE in terms of dance. And so I know we're like focusing on LASSGOs, but we need to talk about the live stream first because it happened first. So why don't you like explain what went down?
Okay, so every competition needs a judge and I don't know, MC is necessarily the word, a moderator maybe?
Yeah, something
so
like that.
Hamin was basically, you know, he was there to moderate the whole fight, tournament, whatever. And what are their names? And Yejun were the other people that were there physically. Bambi and Noah weren't there. So, but they were going to be the judges.
Yes.
And I don't remember, did they know that they were going to be the judges initially, or were they like, we're getting the feedback from the judges and it was just them on the phone? I don't remember if it was kind of a surprise or not.
Oh, like, are you saying do you know if Yejun and Eunho knew?
Yes.
I don't know if they knew or not. I
can't remember. But basically, they did their little dances. Like, they each had to do a dance, or like they each had to do a prompt or whatever, dance style maybe. And then Noah and Bambi over the phone, they had been watching the live stream and were going to be giving their feedback. So yeah, there were like dancing challenge things, but then there was also Just Dance that they were playing, which did they just use the scores? Like the natural scores for that? I don't remember.
I don't remember if it was all like maybe they used the scores and the judges' evaluations for that part, but I don't remember. But also Haman was a judge too. Like his
his vote did count.
Yeah, his vote did count. And they actually had like little like graphics.
Tokens. Yeah, like it looked like
they, even though it was a live stream, they place graphics on the screen and stuff so you can see the like who the judge picks, and like the little card flips around and shows who they're voting for. And so that's all really funny and great, and I highly recommend it. And I also really I want to point out, but don't let it turn you away. Let this be another reason to draw you in. This is an earlier PLAVE live stream, so there are some glitches because the technology wasn't what it is today. And so yes, while the intense dance battle is going on, there are some glitches that do happen, but honestly, it makes it so hilarious. Like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. And the way that they like improvise and work the glitches into the scenario is so funny.
Yes, I like actually love when something goes wrong. Something technical goes wrong and they like immediately are either like properly freaking out because it's like, oh my god, why is my hand twisted around backwards? And it's like, oh, Bambi will do it a lot where he's like,
Yeah,
he's freaking out. Or they'll be like, oh, magic, like, wow, I didn't know you could levitate.
Yeah,
it's so good. Like, it just is so funny. Yeah, so yeah, good point.
Yeah, like that one specific glitch that happens with Yejun is one of the funniest ones that I can remember happening because of like them saying like, wow, like you're really pulling out all the stops, like you pulled that move out, like wow, that's crazy.
I also really like in that live how Noah is on the phone, like how he's kind of like not fully checked in, like he's kind of like, why am I here, like, oh, you guys still need me, and they keep making jokes about it. Like, it's really funny. Like their dynamics are so good, how they're like, like they seem very real and very natural interactions with each other, which is really fun.
Yeah. And so remember now, that was the live stream 4th place dance battle, but there is also the 4th place dance battle LASSGO episodes that I mentioned. And so they made it official. It's like a boxing ring. They have, Eunho on one side, Yejun on the other, and they are going to dance, and they are going to be judged by official judges, Terra-sourced dance expert judges. And it's just a whole thing, isn't it?
Yes, and it worked so well. Like, I was so surprised to see the Terra judges. But like everything worked so well. Like, I just thought to myself, and it has every single time that they've brought people in from Terra and that they've interacted with people from Terra, it's done so well. And I just imagine how badly it could have gone.
Yeah.
Like how, even if you're not like, because the only time I've seen Terra versus non-Terra is PLAVE, right? All other times that I would say things have gone wrong, it's like all Terra people, if you will. like if you have a group and then you have like an outside person that's coming in to interview or to judge or something, just in those situations, it can be awkward. You know, the vibes can be off. The person cannot understand the group or not really know the group very well. And it's just bad. But the judges, the way not only that they interacted with the group, but the way that they like could seamlessly like gloss over, you know, the virtual idol aspect. Like that was not a mention at all. It was just as if they were watching, you know, anybody else dance, and it wasn't some like foreign thing to them, you know?
Yeah.
It was so good to do it that way.
Yeah. And so really that whole thing is just so iconic. There's no better word to describe the fourth place dance battle than iconic. And the fourth place battle has continued beyond just dance at this point. Like it's the fourth place battle is now, it's like a battle for honor. Like I want fourth place. I desire, I covet fourth place as a PLAVE member. And one of the instances we can see that continuing is in the Olympic LASSGO episodes that they have, which are absolutely, once again, iconic, phenomenal, and right from the beginning it's like, wow, we know this is going to be worth our time to watch, because every creative decision that's being made is just the best decision. Like they know what they're doing here. And so I need to get back to that later. I might forget. But so yes, this Olympic episode, go ahead and explain it.
Well, think to yourself, how did the Olympics start? Opening ceremony, torch lighting. PLAVE's Olympic episodes have got that. Yeah, that's right. They run the torch. It's so funny. They run the torch through different, like as if they're going, you know, like through different scenes. Like they're, and
oh yes, so oh yeah. Every time that Eunho makes use of his fire is like, it's so perfect.
It's iconic. Like we talked about PLAVE and how the members have different special abilities. Briefly, we talked about it in one of the other episodes. And so yes, when Eunho opens his hand, there's a flame there, right? But like, why and how does he always know / remember every single instance that he should be using his fire? I mean, obviously I know some of them are planned, but like we'll get to it in other things we're going to talk about as well. But it's so funny that if they ever need fire or need to light fire or anything, Eunho's like, I've got it. And he uses his fire. And so, yeah, they've got a torch thing that they do. And then opening ceremony. PLAVE performs at the opening ceremony.
Of course. Absolutely amazing performance, by the way.
Really great.
Because, like, you know, like we talk about how they're always, well, you know, I started this episode by saying, like, they are always starting things with singing, but also we've mentioned they are always singing in live streams. Like they're just always singing. They love to sing. They love to perform. And so they're doing that all the time and showing that off.
It's great. And so, yeah, they have multiple different events. Some of them are closer to events you might expect from an Olympic event or like the Isaac events that they have. And then some of them are a little more quirky and different. But this is another instance where they bring in someone from Terra to help them commentate. So they have 3 commentators, one man from Terra who once again does an exceptional job. And the way that they edit it all, like they all look like they're sitting right next to each other and interacting with each other. It's so good. And then the other 2 commentators are, I believe, gosh,
I'm not gonna remember their names.
Their names, it's literally like just like one letter off to be like how could I not remember?
Yeah,
because they're so close.
Yeah.
It's like on Noah or something like that. Like
Oh.
not Noah. And then
Oh.
you Haman, how would they change that? I don't New Haman.
Oh yeah.
I believe it's New Haman and on Noah. So it's like it's Haman and Noah, but they're not. These are commentators. And so they have commentators, they have events, they have medals, they have medal ceremonies. I mean, they have everything you would be looking for an Olympic Games piece of content.
Yes. And I love that they do it because it's like, okay, you know, what do K-pop fans look forward to? Sometimes, well, not everybody looks forward to it because they're like, this shouldn't even be an event because it's so long and grueling and stuff. And a lot of people want the Isaac to stop. But a lot of K-pop fans might look forward to the Isaac event, which is, you know, K-pop Olympics. We've talked about it before and you just mentioned it now. But it's like PLAVE can't go to that. They're virtual idols. So they're like, okay, we'll just make our own.
Yeah. And as if a concert isn't long and grueling. Come on.
And so, yeah, I love that they do that. And they've also done it again recently in a live stream that we are, you know, we have started the live stream. It's very, very recent. It's like the most recent PLAVE live stream. And so we're going to be tuning in, of course. And so love that. And I want to specifically mention the rhythm gymnastics portion because that was very creative and very memorable. Like, rhythm gymnastics has been an event at the Isaac before, and so they're like, we can do that too. And so what they do is they have each member, they're back in the gym scene, and they have each member perform to a song of their choice, and they have to try to capture the essence of their representative animal. And it's just really, really great. Like, there's beauty, there's humor, there's everything in between. And then the other members score them, and they can either score them fairly or completely unfairly to try and rig it so that they are getting more points, or maybe not more points, but the right amount of points to place them in fourth place. And they have like effect, like the, you know, when you would have a ribbon, they have that, but it's like a glowy effect ribbon, like a virtual graphic.
Yeah, like wherever they're moving their hands is like got a glow trail behind it.
Yeah,
is
which
it their
is
hands
also
and their feet, or just their hands? I think
it's just their hands, which is also the members' representative color. So, yeah, we had just like really good moments just from that one little segment.
Yeah. And they had, like, some of the games seem pretty, like, newly made up just for this, you know? Like, where have you seen this before? Like, when they did the sword blocking to the beat of Y, you know? It's, some of the things are just, like, really weird, but it's like, okay, yeah, that was really fun. That was funny. They get to play their own music again. Like, yeah, there was a lot of good events. It was a really quality, tournament that they had going on. Would you call the Olympics a tournament? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to some degree it is. It was tournament style for a while. Like, I mean, in at least like the PLAVE one. The last LASSGO episode that I can think of mentioning, at least today, is the Blue Marble one, which is their most recent. The LASSGO was on a bit of a break, so you do have time to catch up. We don't know when it's coming back, but they said that it would. So I trust them. So Blue Marble, if you're not familiar, is basically Korean Monopoly. And so they created a giant sized board that the members can virtually walk around on. And there was also an appearance by Mimu, PLAVE's official little characters that they have. and it was just really funny. That episode is extra long, like it's very long, and it's just so funny, especially when they have to battle each other to reclaim the place.
Yeah, that was a really good time. And I really like the little characters on the board. I mean, I have to just bring up a couple other ones real quick. Like I'll do a speed round.
Oh, it's okay. Take your time. We can do part 5.
I wanted to mention in general the birthday episodes.
Oh yeah,
were all really fun.
I have it. It's like staring right in my face, and I completely just glossed over it.
Yeah, they did a LASSGO episode for each person's birthday, and Eunho's was the first. And I just think it was so funny when they did the drawing part, and like Eunho was just singing to them the whole time they're waiting for the drawing to happen. And like they get to leave all that content in, like, you know, they didn't just be like draw and then cut to them being done drawing. They like left in a lot of that, like, you know, part where like they were really sitting there drawing, like, you know, but Eunho was like, I'll sing another song for you.
Yeah, I agree. I love that part. And once again, because it's so real, like it's so like that's what, like, you know, any regular person would do probably. It's like, okay, like you guys are taking forever drawing, like I'm gonna do something. If I can't even look, like I gotta just sit here, so I'm gonna sing. And it's like, you know, it's just so natural and normal, but so funny.
Yes. And like I feel like it's the type of thing that other like editors would cut out. And I'd be like, why would you cut that out? That was gold. We loved that. Yeah. And also just the drawings, like so many of the birthday lives have drawing segments to them, and the drawing segments are always so good. Like some classic stuff coming out of that. I also have to mention episodes 5 and 6, the A5 summit.
You know what, you could say I've got to mention episode any number and it would be like, oh, you're right, how could we not bring that up?
Yeah, but so when they did their A5 summit, their Alien 5 summit, and they chose some like new rules and regulations that they would like to have everybody sort of, some new standards that they'd like to keep everyone held to and whatnot, about being late and things like that, discussing some things that, you know, were on their mind. That was classic. Such a good one. And then I guess the last like specific ones that it was like the concept was really fun were be episode 26 through 28. Though that's the other thing I like, is that a lot of these, they have, it's like not just one episode. Yeah. So like they don't make it too short of an amount of like an experience, you know? Like I like that it goes across multiple episodes. But the home shopping QVC themed ones, specifically the floor cleaning game. That part I think was just so fun. Like, when would you ever think that you can see these virtual idols like scrubbing a floor and have it actually look like they're scrubbing a floor? But like that's what happened, and it was just so fun. Like it was the games that the tech people come up with and the ways that they figure out how to execute these things. Oh, and the wringing out of the cloth.
That was so funny.
That was so good. Like I just love to watch and see, like, think of like how these things are being executed, and then how they're being represented visually is so interesting and so fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good time to bring that up a little bit more and really shine a light on not only PLAVE but their staff. Like, it's just so creative and so interesting every single time. Exactly what you just said, to like see how they manage to execute each thing. Not even just like, yes, how do they come up with the content ideas? How do they make the content work for a virtual group? But like, how do they make the specific items be able to work for the content that they have chosen to do? How are they going to make use of the different scenes that they have? when is a new scene suddenly going to appear? All of a sudden, it's like there's a whole elaborate new setup, and it's like, oh wow, like we're doing this now, like amazing. I never would have even expected that would be possible.
Yeah, it's so cool. It makes me just think that they must have a team of people that are just constantly thinking like, you know what would be really cool is if we could do this. And then they're so in it, you know, they're so like inspired that they figure out how to do it because they actually want to figure out how to do it. Like they're passionate. I mean, we said that before, but
yeah.
And the immersion that I think that they bring for the PLAVE members as well. You know, like they could make it look like they're cleaning the floor. They could make it look like they're wringing out the cloth of water for us, but for PLAVE it's not really they're not feeling that immersed. But like they get the experience as well, you know, like they're squeezing as hard as they can because that's what's technically like they are measuring how hard they can squeeze. Like they made the setup so that is what's happening. So like it's immersive for us and for them.
Yeah. And the other really good thing about PLAVE content and their staff is the interaction. And I think I mentioned in one of our other PLAVE episodes, like they have apparently we didn't see any live streams like that, I don't think yet, where they have played with their staff. But they interact all the time with the staff, like when they have to bring them objects or something like that, and you can't see the staff members obviously because they're not wearing mocap suits, but like you mentioned earlier, they say that it's magic or something, or like, you know, in the Office live stream, which I'm sure we'll talk about, they're like, oh, like bring it faster, like, you know, they tell them how to bring it in, and the staff will like do what they say. It's like, oh, like hold on, like bring it in slowly, or like, oh, bring it in but like wave it around, something, you know, like, but the PLAVE members are like, I'm gonna use my magic and it's gonna look like this when it comes in, and so like the person who's carrying the object in, like, you know, complies, and it's really funny, and just, I don't know, it's just really funny.
Yeah, like, yeah, I mean, no, it's bothering me because I don't want to keep repeating myself, but everything that we bring up is like, yeah, that is so great, that is so perfect.
Yeah, and the you know, they like the stuff that they can do during the live streams with like the chat, like the comedic timing of the staff as well as PLAVE is just so perfect, because they will play the right song at the right moment, or they will be like, you know, maybe direct their attention, like the members' attention, to a specific comment or something, so that the members read it out, and then it's like, oh, they have a whole conversation based off of this one thing. Or it's like, you know, like in the live stream when Bambi gets to be like, oh, you know, if you can make it so that this jacket can come off, and he's having like a little interaction with the staff, and it's like they are probably working on that, like they are probably trying to make that a thing. And I think that we need to talk about the live streams, and that would be a good general place to start, is the show and prove concept.
Okay, but wait, I think maybe we should save most of the live streams for their own episode, and we're gonna have to do a part 5. And now the live streams are so exciting to talk about, so I hate to delay it, but I feel like it's the biggest chunk left over of what I have to talk about, and I don't want to cut any of that stuff short.
Okay.
So I think maybe if you have anything else that's not live stream content, maybe we can throw that into this episode. And you guys, you got a taste of what some of the live streams are like in this episode, but like there are a lot more that we need to mention.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Everybody's just gonna have to accept that.
I'm sorry.
We have to do it justice.
Yeah,
we have to do it properly for PLAVE.
Yes. Like, these things are so involved and so special. We have to give them their moment.
Yeah, and when every song from PLAVE's discography ends up being used as a Meowtro because I have run out of PLAVE songs to do, that's just the way it's going to be.
It's okay because they're all good.
They're all... Yes, true. Okay, so we'll have to remember that. I already don't remember what I was thinking. Oh, yeah, show and prove. Just
show and prove.
Just keep
don't
show
worry,
and
I have
prove
it
as a
written down.
concept in your mind, everybody.
Okay, yes.
But okay, so I can segue to like other content type of stuff. A to T Japan.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, very recent content too. So if you're looking for something new and fresh, you can check out A to T Japan. The fact that Hamin drew all of the tiles for their little memory match game was incredible.
So cute.
And I need to shout out Eunho's skit that he did.
Oh my!
I mean, they were all of the members were doing skits, but for some reason, Eunho is just really good at that type of stuff.
Yeah, he is like what's the word? Not invested necessarily, not inspired. Like, you know, I feel like he feels those. He lives to be that person deep in his soul, is what I feel like. You know, he's
K-drama
like,
lead.
Yes, he's like, now is my time. I will full commit and I will show you. And it's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were good. Might I say something that I've maybe mentioned before, but I just want to bring it up. It's not made by PLAVE, so I'm going a little bit rogue here, but it's still PLAVE content, and I would be remiss to not mention it in the PLAVE episode. The PLAVE Dingo Killing Voice episode is really good, but also the PLAVE Island live dingo clip. Like, not the PLAVE Island special video that's the PLAVE video, although that's good too, but when they go on Dingo and they sing Island live, also really good.
Yes, really good. I agree. Don't anybody, please, nobody, like, please, like, PLAVE fans, but also please, I'm asking you respectfully, don't get me wrong. I love those two, but it's like the amount of times that she is mentioning these contents, it's like, yes, like
the PLAVE,
yes, we hear you.
The PLAVE Dingo Killing Voice is just a really nice pick for sometimes when you're like, I want to listen to some PLAVE music, but I don't want to go and like pick which song to listen to because they're all good songs. So you get like a medley of all of their good songs live in one video, you know? Like, it's just nice because it's like, I don't have to pick, okay, I'll listen to this song right now. I get like them all.
That's true.
What about another thing that's really, really good PLAVE content? The pleasant Viand audition video, the fake documentary for April Fool's Day.
That's what I thought you were going to mention, actually. That's what I thought you were going to talk about instead of the Killing Voice, but then I quickly realized you were just going to bring up the Killing Voice, because I feel like you have mentioned that a little bit, but I don't know how much we've talked about it already. But yeah, that is legendary.
Like, I love April Fool's content, like where the people are just straight up trolling, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's so good. But this just, the energy, the like looks that they gave the people, you know, the nuances, the referencing, the trot.
Yeah. Of course.
Performance kills me every time.
The like use of like the appearance differences is so, it's so perfect. Like, why did it have to just be so perfect? Because it's PLAVE? Is that why?
Yes.
Like, it literally felt like that content could have been pulled from the archives. That's how good of a job that they did at pretending to be trainees.
Yes. Like, the amount of times that I am consciously aware that they are acting and or that something is not really going on, but also at the same time so completely immersed that I say, I feel like they are really at this place, or I feel like they are really doing this thing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dance practices, I know we talked about it in the dance episode, but it's good content.
True.
And then the last thing that I would want to bring up is, I know you probably have a lot to say on this as well, the PLAVE covers in general, but the covers that they did during one of their concerts that they then uploaded, specifically Hamon's The Search and Noah's Drowning covers. Whoa, top tier. But their covers are always so good, and all those concert covers were so good. But the Hamon one with the whole experience, you know, with the Caligo and everything.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I could
so
write
good.
5 essays per, like, you might be thinking, like, you know, there's 5 people to write about. And technically Bambi and Eunho's is grouped together in one video, but like I could write 5 per Hamon's, 5 per Noah's. Like, that's how good they are. Like, they're so iconic. Yeojun, his cover, you know, I don't want to be rude, but I mentioned it before. PLAVE has the ability to take songs or dances or anything that I typically don't like and make it something really beautiful, really enjoyable, really iconic, whatever. And it's just so cool that they are able to also create, like, their concerts is a whole nother thing. Like, is that PLAVE episode part 6?
Yeah,
PLAVE
probably.
concerts? Like, because how are they able to make it so, like, it's not just like watching a screen. It's like you are somehow watching them actually there because of everything that they have done. Whatever, I don't even know how to put it into words. But I was just saying this to you the other day. We as a community, as a society, we are not talking about Bambi's solo and then Eunho's solo and then the next level joint performance that they did. Like, that is so iconic.
Yeah. Yep. It is.
And
it all is.
just,
I don't think I've ever seen PLAVE not be iconic.
yes. Same. But also, like, me, I just need to second the whole, like, because, like, how could I not personally let the words come out of my mouth that Hamon's cover is just so good. And, like, you know, there's the whole thing of, oh, Hamon doesn't like speaking English, yet he chooses to do an entire English rap, and it's like, wow, that was so powerful and cool. And then Noah covering any Woods song, honestly, that would be incredible. But like, the Noah covering The Drowning is like, it's a moment in history we're never gonna forget.
Their stuff was so cool, and I love how, like, personalized it seemed. And, like, I just feel like the people at the concert, that must have been so incredible, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that should be for the we should do a part on concerts and talk about that. But the fact that in that recent live stream when Eunho was talking about how he could see the faces of the plea in the audience and they just looked like they were genuinely enjoying what they were watching, is just like, yeah, like, I feel that. That's what I would be like. It's like, and it's nice to know that that is what a PLAVE fan who goes to their concert is like.
Yeah.
It's like, it seems more wholesome because it's like, yes, it is virtual, but you have chosen to go to a concert of a virtual artist, but you can still, like, have such an amazing experience because they're just that good.
Yeah. True.
Is this my chance to once again mention the Your C cover?
Yes, absolutely, ma'am.
Okay.
The floor is yours.
I just love that cover. It's so perfect. You can have your iptok moment with that cover alone, and I just love everything about it. Let's be real. Like, there's nothing I don't love
Fair.
about that cover. And, you know, I'm not going to get into specifics because I don't remember how much I already mentioned it in our other episode, the vocal episode, but it's just so amazing. And every PLAVE cover I've heard, every PLAVE cover I've seen, I've never been disappointed.
Okay, valid and true. I say it so often, but I mean, what else am I supposed to say?
Stan PLAVE.
Okay. Yeah, there are probably a million other things that we could mention. I'll cover my bases and say PLAVE shorts, reels, you know, those are good too.
Yep. Basically, if you don't stan PLAVE yet and you're looking to stan PLAVE, start anywhere. Like, just start.
Absolutely.
And then you will get there, and it won't take long at all.
Yes. Like, there are definitely some groups that I would say a certain content is maybe not the best to start with, because certain content is going to be a lot more, like, you know, you would be missing out on inside jokes too much, or like the content like from that era was a little mid, or like at the beginning they didn't really like know how to vibe as well for content. PLAVE, I feel like even if there's inside jokes and stuff, like the vibes are so good that all, like, if anything, you're just kind of like, what are we laughing about? Like, what's going on? It's so funny, isn't it? You're like, I don't know what they're talking about, but it's hilarious. Like, it's just, you're in it no matter what.
Exactly. I actually do want to just, you know, for ultimate clarity so that everybody is able to find it, I don't know if we're calling it your sea or your ocean, because that's like the same word in Korean. So if you search, you know, the cover and you're thinking it's your sea but nothing is showing up, try your ocean and you'll find it. I need everybody to find it, okay? Basically is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's all that we have time for today.
Yeah. I want to talk about the live stream so bad, but like I said, we actually could probably do a whole episode just on one singular live stream from recent times if we like wanted to.
That's true.
So we can't talk about them right now.
We can't talk about them right now. And I don't know. I think we might need to have a little bit more of a gap, like, and especially if we do end up doing a part 6 about concerts, we're gonna need to take a little bit of a gap in between from now on, because like maybe whenever we want to talk about PLAVE, we're gonna want to talk about them so much that they just have to be their own episode. Who knows? So like I feel like from this point you might have to start expecting I guess just maybe infinite supply of PLAVE episodes and longer time in between them so that we can cover some other topics on the podcast. Because remember, at this point, BlushCat is a K-pop themed podcast. It's not yet the PLAVE podcast. So we do want to talk about other stuff still, but we just love PLAVE, so we can't help it.
PLAVE is just going to be like another type of episode. Like you have the comeback episodes, you have game episodes, you have like current events, and you have PLAVE.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's gotten to that point.
It's crazy.
And I hate to be a Debbie Downer right at the end, but just a disclaimer, if we ever for some reason need to, you know, drop PLAVE, as we say with all the other groups that we're praising this much, we will.
Yeah, I mean, it's a scary thought.
As much as it will pain us, like, and be embarrassing, we will.
Like, would it discount all of what has been? Hopefully not. You know, that would have to be like there's nuances to the situation, but like, you know, it could get bad, I guess.
Yeah, like we
but...
can't take back that we think all their content is so good and perfect
Right.
and it's so cool and the technology and everything is cool. Like,
but you can like regret liking something if you find out something that you don't like. You know, you could be like, wow, like that was incredible and I loved it so much. And now I still can acknowledge that it's incredible, but I would hate to think to even like it.
yeah,
Like that could be a situation. So like it would take the love away, but it wouldn't take away the fact that it is technically great. Like, because you can't really stop that.
please plave staff, please blast, please everything.
Universe.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's all remember to stay in plave. Let's all remember to subscribe to the BlushCat channel and turn on notifications if you want to support us, if you love our podcast as much as you and we love plave. And if you liked this episode, you can go ahead and like the video wherever you're listening and leave us a comment. You can praise us and you can also praise plave.
Thank you so much again for listening to us talk about plave for the 4th time, and for looking forward to the next time, hopefully. We love talking about them, as you can tell.
Yes. This has been Mimi
and me. Bye.
Meow 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 meow